How Lisa went from the most biased member of Blackpink to one of the least biased, from being called one of the most talented idols in K-pop to receiving an insane amount of hate. Despite having her solo comebacks, her reputation took a hit. Why do many people think her solo career has been the worst out of all Blackpink members? And how did her performances end up being ranked among the worst at the VMAs? Let's break this down. If you've been into K-pop since 2020 or 2021, one thing you can definitely agree on is how Lisa was the most biased member of Blackpink back in the day. Even with Blackpink's limited comebacks, Lisa always managed to leave a lasting impact on fans. Her performances and rap parts used to blend perfectly with every style and concept Blackpink was doing. She was considered an all-rounder, someone who could dance, rap, and even perform to a level that put her on top. But something shifted when Blackpink members reportedly decided not to renew their solo contracts with YG Entertainment. Fans were excited to finally hear the members express themselves with their own music, expecting something personal and groundbreaking. And then Lisa released Rockstar. Now let's be honest, while some fans enjoyed the song, a majority were left disappointed. They criticized it for being lyrically meaningless. I mean, just look at the lyrics. At this point, she's competing with Lil Pump, lyrically.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
The repetitive nature of the song didn't help either. Many fans also said they couldn't tell if she was rapping, singing, or just speaking the lyrics. And to make things worse, Travis Scott's fee and videographer accused Rockstar of plagiarism that stirred up even more negativity around the song. And it took 6 songwriters, including Lisa herself, to come up with these lyrics. Look, I get it, not every song needs to be deep or poetic, but this was her 3rd solo release, and fans expected so much more, especially now that she's finally out of YG's shadow. At this point, I guess you should just ask Drake for some of his ghostwriters, because at least they can write some good lyrics. Otherwise, even Drake comes up.
You a poopy bench, you a poopy bench, liar, liar, pants on fire, can you let me do my dance?
Then Lisa released Women with Rosalia, and personally I think this was the best track out of her solo career so far. It had better production and more style. But even this wasn't enough to stop the hate train. People started spreading rumours about Lisa dating Frédéric Arnault, and the backlash got insane. Fans made fun of his looks, claiming that Lisa was only with him for money. On top of that, they speculated that her track Moonlit Floor was about him, and this became another excuse for trolls to throw hate at her. But the biggest hit to Lisa's reputation came with her live performances. When Lisa performed at the VMAs, she was heavily accused of lip-syncing. This led to her performance being ranked the worst of the night, and it didn't stop there. Similar accusations popped up when she performed at the Global Citizen Festival. Now let me be clear, I'm not here to confirm or deny whether she actually lip-synced. In some performances, the backtrack was so loud that it's hard to tell. But what we can agree on is that Lisa struggles to sing live, and here's where things take a turn. If you're going to lip-sync, the least you can do is deliver a dance performance so powerful that people can't even complain. But unfortunately, her performances weren't strong enough to justify it. Lisa has the money and resources to get lessons from the best vocal coaches in the world. The problem isn't her voice. Her voice is unique and soft-toned, which can be her strength. But what she lacks is technique. If you've ever noticed during her live performances of Money or Woman, she often leaves out certain parts of the song. This also shows that Lisa isn't taking risks, likely because she fears failure. And honestly, I don't think this is entirely her fault. This fear is something that's deeply ingrained in the K-pop industry. Idols are trained to prioritize perfection over experimentation. It's a system where even a slight imperfection can lead to heavy criticism. So why take the risk of exposing your failures when you can cover them up with a fake perfection? But here's the problem with that approach. Growth only happens outside of your comfort zone. By not taking those risks, Lisa, like many idols, may be holding herself back from reaching her true potential. The Western music industry, which she's trying to break into, is full of artists who've taken risks, faced failures, and come out stronger. That's what makes them stand out. If Lisa wants to thrive as a solo artist on the global stage, she'll need to embrace that mindset and show her fans her real, raw journey. This brings us to the Genius interview. Oh man, this was where things went downhill even more. Fans who already had doubts about Lisa's vocal ability felt that the Genius video was proof. People said they couldn't tell if she was singing, rapping, trying to act cute, or just talking. Some even started comparing her to other K-pop idols who, while not as famous as Lisa, could sing 10 times better than her. And it's not just about the hate. Fans began asking serious questions. What was Lisa doing all those years of her career if she still struggles to sing live? Why does she need to rely so heavily on backtracks during performances? These criticisms, fair or not, began to stick. Now, I want to be clear, not a Lisa hater. In fact, I want Lisa to grow as an artist. I want her to bring her vision to reality. There's no denying that Lisa is an incredible performer and was one of the greatest idols in K-pop. But the Western music industry is on another level. It's filled with immense talent, artists who have made a global impact and are considered the musicians of the century because of their phenomenal work. If you want to stand out in the Western industry, you need more than just great stage presence. You need something more than being a performer. And I think one of the biggest mistakes Lisa made was jumping into singing solos without building a solid base first. She should have started with rap, her strongest suit, and slowly transitioned to singing. I'm not saying she needs Adele-level vocals, but at least the ability to comfortably sing her own songs live. If Lisa wants to succeed as a solo artist, she needs to focus on improving her live vocal performances, because right now even her fans are questioning what went wrong. They're asking, how can someone who has been in the industry for years still struggle to sing live? But here's the thing. I still believe in Lisa. If she puts in the work and commits to improving, she can survive in the Western industry. And I hold really high expectations for her upcoming album Alter Ego. In my opinion, this album is going to be Lisa's last chance to prove herself as a solo artist. This is going to make or break her career outside of Blackpink. Lisa has the potential, but talent alone isn't enough. It's all about the work she puts in now. The Western industry is brutal, and if you want to compete, you need to bring something fresh and authentic. Lisa has already proven herself as a performer. Now, it's time for her to prove herself as a true artist. So what do you think? Do you believe Lisa can make a comeback as a solo artist? Or do you think the damage to her reputation is already done? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more content like this. I'll see you in the next one.